There's no place like space. Do you see the joke? They're telling you the truth. It's disclosure. There's no place like space, literally. And it's just like how in the TV they'll tell you the truth all the time as a joke. Have you ever noticed how obsessed with puns and wordplay and to extreme levels? Like I can on YouTube there's people that go crazy. Every single thing that comes out of their mouth is a pun, is a wordplay. You go on Reddit, you'll have these huge chains of comments that are all so into puns, and these people are like 30-year-old, 40-year-old, and they're still obsessed with puns. Somebody from my high school, back when I still had Facebook, this person, they dedicated their entire Facebook to posting what they thought were funny puns, play on words. It's a big part of this place because it gives you more than one way to interpret. And to those with hidden knowledge, they get a little chuckle out of it because they get that second meaning that other people don't get. Do you get the second meaning? Do you get the little chuckle? Does it make you chuckle or does it make you a little angry? When you read something like this, there's no place like space. There literally is no place like space because outer space doesn't exist. That's why they have to use cartoons and brainwash you from a child into this fantasy land. And the reason I have this is because my sister-in-law, uh, my oldest, my oldest child is almost 5, so it's around kindergarten age. So people are starting to, I mean, people have already been talking about school and all that, and we're gonna homeschool. And so sister-in-law was like, "Oh, here, I'm gonna send you some books." And it was this one and one on dinosaurs, of course. So you can just imagine my reaction. I was just like, "Oh, okay, thanks." And it was funny because she like kept pressing the issue. She FaceTime one time and was like, "Oh, have you read those books?" And I don't know. I don't like to confront people about that stuff. If you want to approach me and ask me about what I think about stuff, I'll tell you. But I'm not going to go out of my way and berate people. Oh, can't believe you're sending me all this NASA propaganda. No, I just, if somebody wants to send me something, that's fine. That doesn't mean I have to read it to my child and tell them it's reality. So, anyways, on a FaceTime call, she was just like she wanted me to show more appreciation for the gift, basically. Oh, have you read the books to them yet? Have you? And I just kept dodging the issue because I don't want it to eventually get into something. But then it's funny because my daughter came up and through FaceTime, sister-in-law was asking my daughter if she had read those books yet that she got him, and my daughter's response was just no. Daddy hates outer space. And I just thought it was so funny, and that was kind of the end of it. But people get offended. People get really offended, and they honestly don't like. I know that my in-laws kind of look down on me. People look down on you for stuff like that. You're not allowed to have opinions like that. You have to love outer space. You have to love dinosaurs. Do you see how ludicrous that is? Has anybody been to outer space? Why do you care if I don't like it? And that's even the thing. It's not like I was telling her that she's a dumb sheeple and blah blah blah. It's just the fact that I don't like it and I don't want to shove it down my children's throats. That makes you a bad person in their mind. I don't know what they're going through, what they're thinking. So this was a nice comment I got from someone. They put it in plain sight. My child's book, one reads Narwhal, the Unicorn of the Sea, aka it's cool but not real. Then I have a book where zebras are painting their stripes on. Zebras are painted. I've always been able to notice the faded stripes and whatever. It's just they get you to go along with things because they don't want you. They know that even if you do say zebras have painted stripes, there's enough of them out there to come shame you back into your little box. Zebras being painted is something that I've always had instinct over because you can see the stripes that are faded. Almost always they will have faded stripes. And that's not how stripes work. They don't fade like that. Yeah, thanks for the comment. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. When you realize their MO, it's so obvious. All of their fakery is the stuff that they push on children, because if they can get you to believe it when you're young. Has anybody had any interactions with like an asteroid? Has anybody had any interactions with, yeah, outer space phenomenon? Okay, why are we shoving this on our children? Why has anybody hung out with a dinosaur? I'm guessing no. So why are we shoving this on children? Volcanoes. Why are these the things that they shove on children? It's because they're deception. It's part of their Babylonian deception. Just like just like the pagans of old would initiate the children into the cult. I mean, that's still what it is. People just get initiated into the Babylonian cult, and the outer space and the dinosaurs is part of that programming. And if you don't agree to go along with that, people will shame you. And people really, 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 like, I don't know if they're all trolls, but people will say things like, oh, you should have your children taken away from you. You should be just shot. People think that, I mean, people tell you to kill yourself all the time for your opinions. It's crazy. And it's because they're evil people who want to put you in a box, to put your mind in a box. They don't really believe those things, I don't think, most of the time. I think they're just angry that you're awake and you know it's all BS. They get off on deceiving people. They don't like it when normal people know it's all a show. Children's stuff is all themed on this stuff, on deception, on outer space fantasyland. Saturn is always prominently displayed. If it's ever outer space stuff, if they're going to show one planet, it'll be Saturn, because Saturn is Satan. And this is a pedophile symbol right here. This was at the top of Google. I just looked for children's wallpaper. Top of Google and got pedophile. A, B, C, D. What do they always choose for Z? Zebra. Oh, I guess here, now that I'm seeing the unicorn, I forgot to mention, unicorns are real, though. That's the thing. Unicorns are real, and narwhals are fake. They get you to reject the real thing that's in the Bible. Unicorns are in the Bible. I don't know what they look like. I don't know where they are. Probably hidden somewhere. They probably just have a few flocks of them left somewhere on hidden land. But unicorns are real. They get you to reject that, and they get you to believe in nonsense like a narwhal. Narwhal one is, though, that there's a lot of people that have always known that's fake. A lot of people have had very good instinct about narwhal. I would say that's like one of the top fake animals where people are like, I've always known narwhals are not real. Or they're like, wait, people actually think narwhals are real? Yeah, it's just seal footage with CGI horns put on. Children, they'll always throw zebras. Zebras are just painted horses. They love to just push their fake stuff. Why is there no squirrel? Squirrels are things that people see. Squirrels, birds. I guess maybe no, that's a banana on a string. I don't know what that is. I was gonna say maybe there's a bird, but it's like always giraffes, always zebras, and always giraffes because it kind of mocks the Noah's Ark idea. How do you fit animals like a giraffe on the ark? When the truth is that giraffes are some freak lab created thing. Zoos, a, a part of what zoos do is make hybrid animals and do strange animal experiments. And I think giraffes are one of those things. I don't think that giraffes naturally happened like that. I think human intervention, just like I'm sure that you've seen what selective breeding can do to dogs or can do to vegetables. They can do selective breeding with other things and make strange creations like not the zebra. The zebra's painted that way. Like the giraffe. I don't think that's a natural animal. Just really funny. Teepees are like a white people thing. When have you ever seen a native person with teepee stuff? It's a weird Blue Lodge white people thing. Teepees. Pyramids with a capstone. Okay, yeah, that's it. We grow up in Babylon, and all of the stuff that they push on young children. I mean, think of elementary school stuff. Fake outer space land, the globe, right away. They got to push that on you because it's cartoons. The whole molten course, the molten candy center to Earth, that stuff is all pushed on you when you're young. Just think, I can think back and remember so many, so many cartoon ball images. Like it, it's really astounding how much cartoon stuff they push on you. Yeah, I remember all those. It looks like a jawbreaker. They have the ball Earth cut up, and they have the different layers inside the Earth. It's cartoons. They're giving you a bunch of cartoons and making you believe in it. And if you don't go along with that, you'll be shunned. Yes, volcanoes are pushed on young children. The fake, just one more thing that I wanted to point out is the fake Egypt stuff is incessant. And it's because they want to cover up the Bible talks about Egypt a lot, but then the Bible doesn't talk about pyramids because, well, the pyramids are a modern Masonic hoax. They completely just rewrite history, and Egypt is a big one of those, obviously because of the importance of Egypt in the Bible. So that's why they give you this plastic Disneyland. Have you ever wondered why stuff it looks like Disneyland? How can they keep finding tombs? It's because they're building them and then sealing them up and then opening them up. Oh, look what I found. It doesn't, uh, that really shouldn't be that hard to realize that's what they're doing. And even if you don't know that's what they're doing, that they fake everything, if you're just a skeptic, you should still say it's possible that they're doing that. Clearly, that's a possibility that they're painting these places up, sealing it off, and then claiming that they found it. Obviously, that is a possibility. But if you even suggest that, people will go off the walls. And it's because, yeah, they're gatekeepers. They're trying to keep you inside your little mind prison. They don't want you thinking for yourself. And yeah, Egypt is just another one of those big lies. I don't know what ancient Egypt was like, but it's not like what they teach you in school and the whole pyramid thing. They're just concrete, big stacks of concrete. They aren't even impressive. All right, that's it for this video. God bless everyone.